Not sure what this is about. Alan Ritchson's situation is crazy.
Big drama with Alan Ritchson over the last couple of days, and it's one that I've actually been paying attention to. I've had my finger on the pulse of it. Most people know him as Reacher. I will always know him as THAD Castle from Blue Mountain State, baby. I still remember being in college watching that in the dorms. It's nostalgic. Unfortunately, though, he's been embroiled in controversy because some security camera footage was released that showed him beating up his neighbor. Maybe he finally located the guy who shoved his finger up his butt, THAD Castle, out for revenge.
Oh, wow.
And everyone was quick to dogpile on top of him, insulting him, talking about him like he was goddamn Cobra Commander, about how he's unhinged and unsafe to be around. He's a fucking villain of the highest order, a violent, roid-raging maniac. Lock him up. He clearly started everything here on this innocent man.
What?
And then that innocent man did a little Wambulance world tour with the French cries, going on about how, like, he did nothing wrong and he's just out of control. I just asked him to slow down, and then he fed me knuckle sandwiches and then wedgied me, and then he beat the snot out of me, and I fucking drained the piss from my
what
balls.
The fuck?
How could Alan do this to me? I did nothing wrong besides instigate everything. Spoiler alert, Alan Ritchson's body cam dropped today. And now most people are singing a different tune after actually seeing the whole thing.
Yeah,
so,
let's watch
shocker, the security camera footage that only picked up right when Alan started beating his neighbor leaves off what led to it. And now that the full thing's out there, it's painting a very different picture on what unfolded during the situation. Before showing you the body cam, let me show you Ronnie Taylor's interview here, where he immediately tried to capitalize off everything that happened.
It started on Saturday morning and I'm an experienced motorcycle rider. I've been riding bikes all my life. So, you know, from dirt bikes to street bikes and etc. But I'd heard this incestuous revving and speeding through our neighborhood of the motorcycle. I eventually saw the guy on Saturday. I didn't know who it was. And I sort of like flippantly sort of said, "Guy, like he was quite away." And I said, "Can you just slow it down, please?"
Everything that he's vomiting out here, all this spaghetti, turned out to be a load of hooey, which you're going to see in the body cam. The reality of the situation is far different from the fantasy that he's describing here. He then briefly drops his resume on his experience riding as well. But I have to call into question that. I have to get you with the Phoenix Wright objection there. Like, he does have a bike, and you can see it in the body cam, but I have to wonder if he ever even rides it around or if he just licks the fucking tires clean as part of a fetish or something. Like, that's his experience with motorcycles. Because, like, he talks about them as if he's the preeminent expert on them. Like, oh, based on the sound and all this incessant revving, I knew that he was going extremely fast. I had seen him going extremely fast, this and that. But then in the body cam, you can see how fast he's going. It's in plain view. Alan Ritchson never goes over 21 miles per hour. That's under residential speed limits in most places. Like around me, it's 25. He's not zipping around at crazy speeds. So does Ronnie know motorcycles at all? Or was this guy just looking for trouble and now he's out here lying?
Oh, wow.
And then there are numerous people in my neighborhood who caught all of this on Ring doorbells of him speeding through the neighborhood. And on Sunday, when I was cleaning my bike outside my house, he rode past once, twice, and on the second time, I walked out in front of him, and I said, "You've got to stop. Someone's going to get hurt." And it escalated quite quickly from there. I did push him because he was coming towards me on his bike. He did it again for a second time. I pushed him a second.
Are you really, hold up, are you really telling Alan Ritchson, if he's getting off his motorcycle, you're telling Alan Ritchson, hey, you better stop it or else somebody's getting hurt? Alan Ritchson looks like gosh damn Aquaman, for fuck's sake. Like, are we being for real here? You're gonna start something with Jack Reacher, my guy? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I think the second time he got off his bike and it kicked the crap out of me.
Yeah.
You can see he hit me in the back of my head. I went to the ground and covered myself. I've had such a shitty day today, and I don't wish the guy any malice or ill will, but we just don't need people riding through neighborhoods like this. And I just decided, take a stand because someone else has to. It's going to work.
And he really did take a stand. And by stand, I mean fetal position on the grass after pushing Alan Ritchson multiple times after standing in front of his motorcycle while he was driving in order to cause Alan Ritchson to flip over the handlebars, causing an accident.
What?
Really? What a hero, Ronnie. So now let's look at the body cam.
Yeah, I gotta see the body cam. What the fuck? That's Alan Ritchson.
my fucking safety, bro.
No, dead ass. What are we talking?
So you can see Alan top
Nah,
speed
that's
in this was
crazy.
22 miles per hour. Now I guess it's possible he was going faster before the body cam.
Nah,
footage starts,
that's
but I
crazy.
find
How
that
are you
hard to
gonna
believe
step in
because
front
even
of someone
after
else's
the whole
fucking
altercation,
motorcycle?
There is like an extra minute of body cam showing him and his kids driving away on their motorcycles, and the top speed he gets to there was I think 30, which even then is still not like lunatic speed that Ronnie
At
keeps
all.
claiming. But in the body cam, you can see he's going 22 at top and then starts slowing down, going near Ronnie. He gets down to, I think it was 19 miles per hour. Then you can watch Rat Ronnie decide to get in front of his motorcycle
Yeah,
by
I mean,
taking multiple side steps over
he
there like he was
steps
playing
right
defense on
in
a
front
basketball
of
court.
him.
So then he gets in front of Alan, who then slams the brakes. He squeezes very hard, and it sends him over the top of his motorcycle because he wanted to avoid hitting him. You know, he wasn't going fast enough to splatter him like it was Halo 3 or anything, but he still didn't want to cause some kind of injury to this guy who's now
Oh
just
my God.
fucking stood right in front of him. So I think that's very clear that Ronnie is the one that instigated this. It was not calm and collected like Ronnie seemed to
No,
indicate
dead
it was
ass,
in
bro.
his
What are we
interview.
talking about?
He went in front of Alan, which could have very easily injured Alan, sending him over the handlebars there. Then that's when it gets a bit handsy. Alan and ridiculous Ronnie here kept shoving each other. It seemed like Ronnie did it first, so Alan shoved him, causing him to like ragdoll onto the driveway there.
Yeah, he got tossed.
Ronnie, I think. Now, this is just my little game theory here, my tinfoil hat conspiracy. I think the plan
Tinfoil
was
hat
Ronnie was
conspiracy.
looking for money. I think he was trying to look for like an easy lawsuit. So he tried to position himself in a way that would have Alan Ritchson be the bad guy and like attacking him and shit. So he then stood in
not
front
a
of the
bad
motorcycle,
idea,
hoping
for
that
sure.
that
Definitely not a bad
little
idea,
element of
knowing
this
that
whole
Alan
thing would
Richardson's
never
rich.
see the light
But at
of
the same
day.
time, if
That's
you're
just what I think, because this is just so inexplicably
if you're Alan Richardson's neighbor, you must have some kind of like your money can't be as far away as him, right? Or from him. I know I'm saying this terribly. He can't be that much more poor than Alan Ritchson to be looking for a lawsuit like that and taking Alan's money. Like, what do you need to be taking Alan's money for? You're literally his fucking neighbor. Y'all are clearly on like somewhat even planes. Y'all live in the same neighborhood. Like, what are we talking about? What do you need to go possibly injure him and yourself for and just get your ass kicked to look like an idiot?
stupid from him. Alan doesn't appear to have been driving at lunatic speeds or driving recklessly. He's with his two kids, and they seem to be practicing safe driving here on their motorcycles. And B, Alan immediately starts like instigating like physically with Alan afterwards too. When Alan is a big boy.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big mammoth of a man right there. That is a mountain of meat. And
Also,
Ronnie
like,
instantly is getting ragdolled.
You're
but
like,
keeps coming
Ronnie
back
instantly
like
just rage
some
baited,
kind of
bro.
malfunctioning Oblivion NPC that can't get enough.
By
So the
stepping in front of
question
his
begs to be
bike, you're
asked,
just immediately
why
rage
did
baiting.
Ronnie do this? It wasn't to protect the neighborhood or save the world or anything.
No.
Because it doesn't seem like they were in any danger. It doesn't
No.
seem like there was any dangerous driving or fucking lunatic speeds and driving like recklessly. Nothing like that. So to me, it feels like he was looking for some kind of payday out of this through like a lawsuit or something. That's my guess.
Are you drinking? Like, bro, that's THAD Castle being as... Like, bro, look how big those houses are. Look at the size of your neighborhood. What are we getting mad at for? Like, what are we getting mad at? You can't actually be getting mad at THAD fucking Castle for riding his bike with his two kids. They're clearly riding not that aggressively. Fuck, like, bro, right in front of the kids too. That's just
Side
so
note, I
ugly.
hate whoever put this music here. This is so cringe. I hate how in the modern day and age a video can't just have like real audio anymore. If it's a vertical video, for some reason people just feel the need to put in this kind of trash Facebook music that they
No,
find.
dead ass. What the fuck?
Why?
Why?
Now all it does is make it hard to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
And I can't find it with original audio. It is so annoying. Like yesterday, the story with the dogs, I couldn't find the original audio on that dog video because everyone that was posting it had to just keep putting music in it. It's so stupid, man. Just let the original audio ride. How rotted are people's brains? How poisoned are people's psyches that they can't just hear the real audio? They need music in the background too to stay stimulated. It's so
No, dead
cringe.
ass.
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't really like that either. Yeah, you're about to get shit on, kid. You're about to get shit on, guy.
Ronnie keeps following
You're about to
him
get shit
around
on, guy.
saying that he's driving like a fucking lunatic. That is his only dialogue option here.
Literally.
This guy must have like a string on his back that you pull it and all he says is driving around like a fucking lunatic. That's his catchphrase. That is literally all he keeps doing is saying that. And then when Alan gets his bike up and is about to try and leave, Ronnie then prevents his exit. Ronnie stands in front of him again, restricting his ability to leave. Alan is trying to leave this situation. Ronnie is preventing it. And then Ronnie shoves him. It also seems like Ronnie pushed the bike over as well, but you can see Ronnie also shoved him after the bike got dumped. And that's when Alan pushes Ronnie to the ground and then beats him a bit. And that's where the security camera video starts. So you missed everything that Ronnie did to cause this altercation.
Nah, that's
and the
crazy.
security camera footage that was surfaced a couple days ago only showed this piece to make it seem like Alan Ritchson did everything wrong. It was all his fault. When really, the whole story, the real reality here is Ronnie. Ronnie smelt it and dealt it. He was the one that really caused all of this. And I think he was really hoping that this footage didn't exist.
Get out of your goddamn mind. Stay down. Are you fucking stupid? Jesus Christ.
That's where the physicality stops. Ronnie does still fling some more words towards Alan, but it ends with
GGs.
Alan and the kids driving off. And like I said, it's not like they start speeding off either. They stay under 30 for the most part. It's only towards like the very end of the footage that they get up to like 31 and then like reach a stop sign or something like that. But even then, there was nothing in
That's
this entire
crazy.
body cam that indicated to me reckless driving at dangerous speeds in this area. So I really feel like Ronnie was just fishing for confrontation as a means of trying to get some kind of payday.
He was just trying to get a
That's
he's
what
trying
I
to get a
believe.
bag. He was
And
definitely
he-
just trying to get a bag for sure. That guy, I mean, I just think it's crazy though. Like, for what reason do you need to do that? Like, especially if you are already his neighbor, what are you needing to do that for?
Instantly tried to turn around and like put his name and face out there with these interviews to garner sympathy. And I think that it's been largely unsuccessful now that this body cam footage is out there. So yeah, I wanted to yap about it a little bit. That's really
Word.
it. So yeah.
That's wild. I did not think that I didn't know that shit happened, to be fair. Like, I had no idea that even happened. I'm not gonna lie. But chat, that is going to do it for tonight, people. Okay, we did some reactions, we played some Rocket League. Hopefully we'll be back live tomorrow for another day. Honestly, probably do just some more Rocket League and more reactions. Try to get these posted out to YouTube for y'all so that you can enjoy them in your free time. Also, chat, you know, if you're feeling froggy, should we just change this? If you're feeling froggy, you can always go check out my Twitch channel, JST Experience. Go give that a follow. Okay. You can also go give my gym channel some love if you're feeling it. Okay. JST Lifts. Okay. You know it. We're here. JST Lifts. That is the gym content page. We're making YouTube videos, and we're also making TikToks, Instagram Reels. We're trying to post every day. We're trying to make content for y'all. We're trying to stay entertaining, keep the energy up, keep the vibes up. Chat, you know just as well as I do, it's consistency, just like Phantom was saying earlier, okay? It's going to take some consistency to get this wave going, all right? So I love you guys so much. I'll see y'all on the next stream, all right? We are out.